Hello good people, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Naomi and thank you so much for clicking this video. So in today's video I want us to talk about the things you should know before you move to the United States of America. Okay, so before we dive into the video, let me start by introducing myself. For those who don't know me, I am an immigrant from Kenya, and I came to the United States of America 2 years ago. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So point number 1, learn how to drive. If you are a person who is in the process of coming to the United States of America, please learn how to drive. Go to a driving school, tell your friends to train you on how to drive, because the moment you come to the United States of America and you don't know how to drive, the first few months will be very hard for you. You have to rely on taxi to move from wherever you be moving, and that one is very expensive. Just a small distance will cost you more than $10. So please make sure you learn how to drive. Again, you cannot say, I'll go and request my friends to teach me how to drive. No. When you come here, every minute counts. So your friends will not always be free to train you how to drive. So that one you cannot rely on friends or family who are already in the United States. And again, driving licenses here are expensive to acquire. So it is easy for somebody who has a license from their country to change it to the United States license than acquiring a new license as a learner. That will cost you more than $45, let's say from $45 to $70 depending on your state. So point number 1, learn how to drive before moving to the United States of America. Point number 2, understand how credit score works. Now, I understand most of the countries, the countries where we come from, like for example, I come from Kenya, and when I was in Kenya, I never heard of anything to do with credit score up until I started planning to come to the United States of America. So before coming here, understand what is a credit score and how it works. Now, credit score is a description of a person's credit worthiness. And when you talk of that, before you purchase some things here in America, the seller will have to check on your credit score. Things like buying a house, buying a car, and renting a house as well. They have to check on your credit score before they give you that. So the first thing you need to do when you come to United States of America is to buy a car. And before you buy that car, you have to have a good credit score. So learn how to manage your score. Not to spend too much and not pay, or not to spend too less with the fear of living in debt. You have to manage it, and it's supposed to, the highest is supposed to be over 800. So if your score is close to, that is somehow below 640, then you're supposed to start worrying, because in case you need to buy a car, then the buyer will have to increase his rate depending on your credit score. If it is low, then the rate will increase for you. So plan how to manage it before you move to the United States of America, because that is very important. Point number 3, learn the English language before you move to the United States of America. If you are coming from countries that do not speak in English, please learn some English, because it will be easy for you to communicate, to get jobs, to work, to make friends, and all that when you understand English more than your local language. Like, for example, I come from Kenya, and English is not our first language, but we were taught in school the British English. So coming to America and you know the British English, sometimes you can speak to the Americans and they fail to understand you. Yes, you're speaking in English, but they don't understand what you are saying. So please learn something. Learn the American English. Now, some words that the American use, we already know them, yes, but the meaning is different. Like, for example, cool. When you say something is cool, we mean it's cold, yeah, but the Americans mean that it is good. So you need to understand to get those the meaning of those slangs before you come here, because people will be talking to you, people will be complimenting you, and you don't understand what they are saying. Point number 4, learn the American culture. Now, every country has their own culture. Kenyans have their own culture. I'm saying Kenyans because that is where I've spent most part of my life in. So, understand the American holidays. For example, the Thanksgiving. And I remember the first time we were celebrating the Thanksgiving, people were making turkey. And I myself, I've never seen a turkey, because in Kenya we rarely eat those things, so it was hard. I didn't get anyone to invite me, but I read in the emails that people are eating turkey for Thanksgiving. So make sure before you come here, make sure you know there is a Thanksgiving that happens and people do this and that. So there is also this other holiday, the Memorial Day. That one is very important in the United States of America because it represents the country. That is the best moments of the country. That one people celebrate it so much. There are sports, and when it comes to sports, the Americans takes it so personal, because during the sports day there is traffic. People are wearing jerseys everywhere. Everybody is moving to the field to go and watch. So make sure you know the sports days, and you can tag along if you love sports. They also love traveling, so make sure you move around, you get to enjoy it, you explore. Yeah. Now, with those 4 points, you can add some other points that you know of, or you can get to give some more points down in the comment section, so that it will help those people who are trying to move from their country to the United States of America. Now, we all understand that America is very, very large and unique in its own way. So make sure when you come here, you enjoy, you get to explore, live the American dream, and accept that America is your new home. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Until next time, bye bye.